What is going on, garden fans? Welcome back to the Permaculture Homestead. It is so nice to be in the rain right now. Not just any rain. Hurricane storm Florence is in town. So, we have been in a drought for over 2 months, but as you see, the food forest still groweth and groweth well. Come on back, let's talk about it. Enjoy the journey. As I was saying, garden fans, we've been dealing with quite a bit of drought here the past 2 months. We've had very little rain and temperatures in the upper 90s Fahrenheit. Now, I did plan for drought when designing this system, and I've done my best to plant drought-tolerant species. I've put things in the shade where they need to be, and I've also set up a passive water catchment system here to help me water during these times of drought. Now, if you're new to the channel, I'm going to briefly go over my passive water catchment system here. I have 3 water jugs, each 300 gallons apiece, that are passively catching water off the back of our house. When it comes time to water the food forest, I simply open a valve at the bottom of one of my tanks, and we get water flow down a trench or swale that waters a large portion of the landscape. This is beneficial for me. It's easier, it's quicker, there's little to no moving parts for this, and it's more natural for the plants to reach out their roots and go for the water source than it is for me to kind of inundate plants at the roots zone. With that being said, the food forest actually looks pretty good. Elderberry, peaches, pawpaws are all looking good. All my perennials are looking amazing, and the food forest is pretty self-sufficient at this point in the game. I do want to talk a little bit about my pawpaws. This particular pawpaw I'm looking at right here is now going on 5 years old, and it's doing a really good job sending out pups. So this all started with one, and now I've got little pups and a pawpaw patch slowly forming here on my upper swale. Now I like that, and I want to continue to foster that. Pawpaws obviously like the soil that I got here, and they are enjoying the shade provided to them by this peach tree canopy. Now, things are going to be changing up this summer, or this fall actually. Do keep in touch. I will be pruning down my peach trees and giving a little more light to the understory trees that are kind of coming up and maturing as this food forest develops. This is another wild edible that we got on site. It's super low maintenance. I don't have to do anything to it at all. It's called sumac. This one in particular is winged sumac. And this drupe, or head of fruit, has a pink lemonade flavor to it. And what I'll do is chop these heads off, kind of let them sit in water for a couple days, and we've basically got this pink lemonade beverage. Now, all these sumac are kind of protecting a jujube I got here hidden in the patch. I'm going to be adding another jujube to the food forest next spring. And like I said, when I step back and kind of show you the place, you see it's a little dry, but things like moringa and all the other trees out here are thriving, even with our droughty conditions. The mulberries have put on quite a bit of growth. And I wanted to show you last little polyculture here in the back corner that seems to be doing very good with a lot of neglect. I've got 2 plum trees with a muscadine grape now reaching out and stretching to them. My shrub layer has elderberry and beautyberry to it. All native wild edibles for Zone 8 South Carolina. This is bee balm as a herb layer. And I haven't done anything to this area of the yard whatsoever. Mother Nature has done all the work, and it still remains a very productive place for us. We have passion fruit too as another vining layer, but I've really got this great dense biomass accumulating. And in our 5th year here, we're going to be making some changes, so keep in touch for all of those. I want to give you all a quick chicken update. I have some chicken videos coming out. We have 5 chickens that are all now mature and laying eggs for us, which is a huge source of production. It's a huge source of protein, and because we have so many eggs, we're even able to sell them to neighbors and friends, which kind of helps out when you got a food forest like this. The chickens are really paying for themselves, so keep in touch for a chicken movie where I am just really going to talk about, are they worth it or not? Are backyard chickens worth it? I want to thank you all today for coming around here and just checking out the backyard. There's so much going on, and I just wanted to touch on a few things today. I'm back, and believe it or not, we'll be getting back on our weekly videos. I had a computer die on me, and just life has kind of gotten in the way, fruit fans. I appreciate you all understanding. Please like, share, and subscribe, as always. And God bless.